think I got it. Yeah, I think I got it. That's green. Oh, it is actually raining. I thought that was part of the music. What the fuck? I thought that was part of the music. Oh, that's funny. The heck for? Droth, why are you asking when you're already lurking in the stream? I can see you. Oh my god, who is this guy that's like keeps my dasher just keeps messaging me, my delivery driver. It's message. You already pick up. Oh, it's another person. Oh, that's a separate person. What the? Okay.
Fuck you, cover.
Ah, fuck. Yeah, not hanging around me. Why is my frame rate dropping? What? Why? What is going on? Did I mess up something again? Right. Check my settings. Should be good. Other than that, maybe I'll go down soon. I don't know. I'm almost full. Hey Drath, how's the stream? Because I see that it's super red, like it's red. I don't know if yeah. Wait. I'm gonna be back. My delivery's here already. No, it's not gonna be red for you. Hello, I'm looking at the red, my frame rates. It's slowing. Like I think it's slowing. The only thing you're gonna see is if it's slow or not if it's red. Duh. Of course, it's gonna show me red or green if it's good or not. Be right back. goodness. I was forgetting something. Hi. Oh, it's green again. It's green. I thought I was gonna restart my whole brain. Is it good now? The stream at all? Like, it's green for me now, so it should be good. I don't know. Only you guys can really tell me. Okay, wait. I need to complain again because McDonald's, I don't know why, they're always forgetting something. Alright, I'll put in a help. Yeah, they're always like, it's a meal. It should come with a frickin' hash brown. Honestly, I'm gonna just choose the other one. I ordered 2 McGriddle meal. Extra hash brown. I'm missing 2 browns again. The meals show pictures of what the meal is, and there is it's morning for me. It's like 7:39 right now. So yeah. Yeah, it's basically morning for you guys. Alright, I got $7 back in credits because of what I'm like. I legit don't abuse the credit system, but I will complain when something is missing. Like, as soon as something is freaking missing, I will complain and I want money back. So I got $7 for the missing 2 hash browns. Dude. Oh shit, is it? Oh, okay, I'm already heavy. But yeah, it's a chill morning for me. I am, as you can see, KleptoHoarding. I am KleptoHoarding. Yeah. My hamster's still away. Honestly, I might just stream, like, I was gonna go to the bank today, but I feel rushed because it is a Saturday and I'd have to be at the bank before like 2 o'clock. But I feel that it's a little bit rushed and I might not go. So I might just stream the whole day, maybe. You know? Maybe go to yeah, I might just stream the whole day. I might just take the time off today just to relax, because yesterday and the day before, I did a hell of a lot. Okay. So I did a hell of a lot yesterday and the day before. I dyed my hair brighter, so it's a lot more brighter now. It has more of a chestnut, or you could see like an orangey type of tinge. And then yesterday, I watched The Little Mermaid. Oh, there's cops over there. Is there another bank going on? No, not gonna do a face cam at the moment. Like, I am way too, like, What's going on here? Did they just leave? Was there another bag? I guess they just left their cars. Yeah, they must have just left their cars. But, oh, an hour ago? Dude, the bank last night that was funny. So what happened last night was, so Moe, my friend, Moe, his friend decided to fuck around with the bank. They used, I believe, something that made the cops breach. Because next thing I know, I was like at my house, right? And I was just storing stuff. And all of a sudden I heard a big bang. I was like two big bangs. And I was like, what the hell? Did they breach? I'm like, did they breach? They breached. So they breached. They had them in handcuffs already. The weird thing though is that they had left the two bank robbers behind when they left. So we were all confused. Well, I was confused. My friend who was with me at the time, like my other friend was with me at the time, he saw the guys walking around behind the bank in handcuffs, and they decided to right then and there try out the bolt cutters. I was like, he told me about it. He's like, right then and there they tried the bolt cutters. I was like, what? The police just left them? And after he had set them free, right? After he had set them free, my friend went into the bank to check it out, and the cops had come back for the robbers for some reason. I don't know what was going on. All I know is that someone had fucked up. Someone fucked up, left the bank robbers behind in handcuffs. Because I was there, I was actually like there at the Polito Bank. I was like looking for a little bit, and I saw the cop leave. And I'm like, I told my friend, I'm like, did they just leave the burglars? Because what's going on with the guy? Is that a hostage or is that a burglar? Like, because he's in handcuffs right now. Or is he in, like, yeah. And I was like, what's going on? And then, you know, my friend was like, I'll go check it out. So he checked them out, and then he asked them, like, he told me he asked them what was up. And they said they were actually the robbers of the bank. And they were like, why were you left behind? They're like, I don't know. They're like, they didn't even know. So my friend got the bolt cutters, break them free, and then he went into the bank to, you know, pretend to withdraw a deposit, whatever. And the cops had come back. So and then because one of the robbers had a distinct headphones, the Hello Kitty headphones, they saw him running from, I guess, behind the bank. And then I was viewing the bank at that time. Like, I was at a good distance. I was at the hotels, you know where the pool is? I was just standing there. I didn't want to go near. And I saw them, you know, foot pursuing. I was like, what the hell? Next thing I know, I'm running back to my house and there's a dead cop on my driveway. And my friend was there, and I was like, dude, what happened? Why is there a dead cop on my driveway? And apparently my friend was like, oh, well, one of the robbers had hid behind my car, and when the police went over the hedge, he, you know, hey, Ryan, oh, shit, what the fuck? I don't know what. At least I'm not that hurt. But yeah, so. Because Ryan, I'm off from Vice right. I can stream a little earlier than I usually am. I only stream the time I stream is because of my job, like when I get off. But I'm off right now. You did 4 Evangelicals today? Did you get anything good? Honestly, if you have the jewelry, I want to buy them off of people. I want the necklaces, the yada yada, like all the jewelry. I want to buy them off people. I want to collect them. Oh, nice. But I'm only buying them at like merchant price.
Get the hell.
Oh my god, no! You!
Fuck you!
Yeah, true. Yeah, after the bank, Toledo was quite hot with cops, so I was doing houses as well last night. But it was way too hot. I noticed it was too hot because my friend like radioed into me saying, "Oh, there's a cop at the house that you just got out of. Was it the dog?" And then I got another house like on the beach, and there was a dog too. And he's like, "Oh, you better hurry, get out of there." What do you mean jewelry boxes? I do? Why? Did I skip that? I guess I did skip it. I thought I got it. No way did I skip this. Really? Fuck. I'm so distracted. I'm still kind of half asleep. So yeah. I don't usually skip those. That's funny. I know. Considering I hoard all the jewelry in the world. Honestly, that rain sound that was inside the house was part of the music. That's so fun. Barbie, what are you doing? Why are you still awake? Isn't it your bedtime already? What? What are you looking at? What are you looking at? I don't know if you guys can see her. Wait, let me see if I can, let me see if I can get this one. It's too dark, I think. It's like all the way there. She's just standing, like, you can see her on that little peanut-shaped stairs. like right there. Let's see if I can get it closer. Look. Wait. Corby! So, yeah, there she is. Hi, Corby. What are you doing, huh? She's a Syrian long-haired hamster. She's a teddy bear hamster. They call them teddy bear hamsters. Oh, is it? Yeah, she's so cute. Oh, she's going inside. It's supposed to be her bedtime right now. Actually, I think she does sleep around 8 to 9, so she's probably awake. That's the reason. Yeah. She just went in her burrow. I think it's too bright for her because I turned on the light. Because they are, well, once they're domesticated, they are nocturnal. Instead of crepuscular. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Where they only come out dawn to dusk for food. Well, she doesn't have to worry about predators, so. Wait, let me go find a video. I have a video of her. And let me get my Instagram. I have Instagram or Twitter if you want to follow. That's where I post her stuff. Maybe on Twitter instead. I'm gonna check. Sure. I know. Turn notifications. Skip for now. So this is my Twitter page. Just look at her pictures right there. She's so cute. This one, wait. Wait, pause it. Not yet. Is there a volume? Oh yeah, here we go. She has her favorite chew in her mouth. She's trying to get. Oh no. She's trying to go to where her burrow is. She likes to sneak in her favorite chew to where she sleeps, so that she can chew while she sleeps. It's funny. Here she's trying to stuff it. She is so cute. But yeah, I post all her stuff on Twitter or Instagram whenever I can. Yeah, she's so cute. My mom hates rats, but she gives an exception to Corby. Even, yeah, she doesn't think Corby is a rat. I'm like, they're from the same species. Like, yes, there's a little bit of difference. Like, her tail is short. Very short. Oh, she's there again. She's so fat. Oh no, because she's stuffing. Dude, she's stuffing paper bedding in her cheeks right now. Wait, let me see if I can. I gotta hurry. Look, she's. Where is she? On the other side. Yeah, there she is. She's stuffing the paper bedding so that she could put it in her bed. Yeah. True, true. But the thing about hamsters... Why? What do you mean? What? Is there a timer now on houses? Beth, what are you talking about? draft specified.
Run, bitch! Run!
But yeah. Because I was in a house for so long once, like I didn't move from inside when I went away. And nothing happened? What are you talking about? Other than that, yeah, I got pictures of her. This is one picture where she's fat. So fat. And then here's another one where she's staring at me. When I woke up, I was like, what the heck? But yeah, she's so cute. Yeah. Ah. Yeah, I'm full pockets already. Jeez. But yeah. Billy the owner said I can take stuff from his house, just not to take his condoms. That's what he said. And his panties, I think it was. I was like, what? What I like to do is I always check the bedroom first if the local is on fight mode. Because I've had a oh no. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm fucking talking about. Dude, speaking of coincidences, my guy, fucking local was already on fight mode. Let me pause for a bit. The thing is, there are some houses where locals won't even say anything. They don't say anything, and you don't know that they're actually that they actually had already alerted the cops because they're on fight mode.
piece of shit!
Ah, fuck you!
I'm gonna bend you in half! Yeah, whatever.
What the? What? What? Hello? Oh, they got one of these caves. Yeah. That's cool. A little hideout over there. Yeah. I think that was cops. Yeah, that might have been undercover. Because it looked like a car that they would drive. Yeah, I think it was them. I think those were cops. Fucking hell. Wrath, where you're... I wanna wait till they're gone, sees. I swear this one has an hostile in it. Thank God. Oh, thanks for the sub.
Thanks for the sub.
No. Oh. Yeah, that's what I put that audio in with the music. I recorded my own voice. Woo! No ads. Thanks for the sub. Dude, after I would say I've collected about almost 900 kgs worth of stuff, I've not gotten a comic. No comic yet. Like, what? Why? I need a comic. I got a card, but not a comic. Like, come on. Cards are like teasers. Let's get all that egg, actually. I don't want the egg on this thing. Wait, did I already check that? You don't have to. Oh. Oh, Drath! I found your gnome stash. It's on the bookshelf. This is Drath's house. So I'm like, I found your gnome stash. Gnome stash. He stashes gnomes for some reason. Apparently because Amika likes it. Once it gets more dead, I'm gonna start organizing the stuff into the Bensons. It's too heavy. Helicopter? Helicopter. The EMS? Where is that blacking? Maybe it's EMS? Oh no, it's back there. Nice. 1 month, 9 days, 15 hours. Hey, is this house up for robbing already? Let's see. Oh, yeah, it is. Hey, Tyrone. Again? Seriously? Ah! What the? What the? Why is there a local walking behind this stuff? Hello? Hello? It's cruising? You creeping behind doctors? You being sus, man? Being sus. Yo, what are you doing, man? Middle. Yeah, I have certain commands. Tyrone. Certain commands there. There's been a few. The last one that gifted was Jolinar. Does it reset like every month? Is that why there's nothing? I know Jolinar gifted like... I don't know how it works, honestly. Yeah. So are you just chilling now? Are you in city still? Or are you in a bed? I think Corby's already gone to bed. Oh, thanks for the sub, Justin. But yeah, I think Corby's already gone to sleep. Like, she was just stuffing bedding into her cheeks. She has little cheek pouches, which, like, which puff up so much that makes her look fat. It's so funny. But she's definitely have gone to bed already. You're doing 340 pelt. Ugh. Dude, I have 600 pelt to do. I'm not really doing it right now because I'm gonna have to work at Flywheels in order to do my pelt. I'm not gonna do it when I'm at home. Oh my gosh. Dude. The pelting life. Although, when I'm on my car dealer, I call it the paperwork life. It's still a lot. Doing the fur is a lot more easier. Yeah. What? What? Oh my god. Dang, you've done two. Okay. I'd be scared to think how much I've done. Because at one point, about 2 some years ago, I don't know. I had like over 2,000 like already done pelt leather in my Benson, but then I sold it, of course, for money because I needed money. You know. But yeah, right now I'm just hoarding everything. Oh, I'm already full. This boot is almost full. Might actually be full already, maybe? No, not yet. Almost. I think I need to buy like 2 other Seminoles and place them in other different parts. I remember the first time I experienced locals just standing on their beds. I was so scared that I just went out instantly as soon as I heard them move. I didn't know that it wasn't really a trigger. Let me put these away. There we go. Should probably get my coffee already. I didn't finish my drink. I always have my coffee after my meal. Well, maybe at the end of almost finishing my meal, then I'll have my coffee. I'm gonna go grab it. I'll be back. Okay. Did I miss anything? Oh no. So. Yo, big mama. Dang, she got zippies in her closet only. Oh, Billy's home. You could see his truck. Might as well watch something, on the side. Let's see. Suppose that. This one.
Hey guys, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be telling you a really wild story out of Canada. This is a, lesser known case, so a lot of you probably haven't heard of it, but get ready, it is one of the craziest ones out there. As I was reading about this case,
This was like 3 years ago.
How this all unfolded. It's a very interesting story. Today I'm going to be telling you about the Pan family. So this is Bic and Han Pan. So Han was born in Vietnam and he grew up there, but in 1979 he actually moved to Canada as a refugee. And a very similar story with his wife Bic Pan. She also was born in Vietnam and came over to Canada as a refugee. So the two of them ended up getting together, they got married in Toronto, and they ended up settling down in Scarborough, Canada. And then in 1986, they had their first daughter and they named her Jennifer. And then in 1989, they had their second child and they named him Felix. So the Pans worked at an auto parts manufacturer called Magna International in Aurora, Ontario. Han worked as a tool and die maker, and then Bic actually made car parts. This couple worked very hard for their money. They were, immigrants, and they took every opportunity they could and worked as hard as they could. They wanted to make sure that their kids had opportunities that they never even had when they were younger, so they were all about working hard. They were both very thrifty people and good savers, so eventually they ended up saving enough money to buy a really nice house. In 2004, they purchased their house, and they were super excited because this was something they had always wanted for their family. It was definitely their end goal, their dream was to be able to afford a nice house for their family to grow up in. The house was in a residential area called Markham. They were also able to afford really nice cars. They were really living the dream. Bic was driving a Lexus and Han was driving a Mercedes, so they were doing really well. They felt like they had settled into a great neighborhood and they were super excited about their future. Everything was going very well for the Pan family. Now, probably the most important thing for you to know about this family, though, is they were very strict parents. They are what some people refer to as tiger parents, and it's a Asian style of parenting that is very strict, known to have, very little leeway, and oftentimes the parents are extremely controlling of their kids. It can be a ton of pressure to grow up in a home with really strict parents who have extremely high expectations of you, and that's exactly how the Pans were. They had hugely high expectations of their kids. They wanted them to really excel, take every opportunity that they could get them, and just do even better than they had done. Jennifer and Felix were thought to be very well-behaved kids. Felix was studying mechanical engineering and was at a very prestigious university. And he basically did this because Han wanted him to go to school for engineering so that he could work on cars and be part of what their family does. But he wanted him to be able to design the cars, which is a whole different ballgame. Jennifer was also seen as a very impressive student. She also had a lot going on in her extracurricular life. She started playing piano when she was only 4 years old. She also played flute in the school band. She did figure skating. She was actually super into the figure skating thing. She wanted to become an Olympic athlete, so she spent a ton of her time training, which is a very stressful world as well. However, she ended up tearing her ligament in her knee, and it was a really bad injury, so bad that she ended up quitting figure skating altogether, and that dream was completely squashed. Jennifer was also thought to be a very good student, but turns out Jennifer was kind of hiding a lot of things from her parents, and her school was actually one of them. Even though her parents put a ton of pressure on her to get good grades, she kind of averaged around, the C, 70-ish range, and definitely wasn't getting straight A's. The only thing she was doing really well in was music. She really thrived in music and absolutely loved it. But her parents expected her to have straight A's. There was no choice for her, so she actually ended up forging report cards, literally faking her grades on it and convincing her parents that she was actually getting straight A's when she was a pretty average student. Have any of you guys ever forged a report card?
No, I've never forged a report card.
At the time, Jennifer was attending Mary Ward and she actually ended up having to leave the school because her behavior and grades were bad and transfer to a different
I've hid my
school.
report
And
cards.
her parents knew
That's
that
it.
She, moved school and everything, and they were so strict.
Then again, nothing was really bad except for my Filipino class.
Get her in the car, take her straight home, monitor all her extracurricular activities, make sure she wasn't just doing whatever as a teenager, as most of us did as teenagers. They had a serious issue when it came to boys. They were absolutely terrified of Jennifer getting distracted from her studies by boys, and they wouldn't let her even have friends that were boys, really. Like, they didn't want boys around their daughter, period. So she was definitely not allowed to go on like dates or anything like that. In fact, she wasn't even allowed to go to the school dances, which, I mean, I would have been so angry about that as a teenager. I mean, that was such an important thing to me back then, although now thinking of going to a high school dance makes me want to die inside. But back then, I would have freaked out if my parents told me I couldn't go, or they like didn't want me around any boys. You'd feel so restricted, especially seeing everyone else live, you know, a somewhat normal life or have somewhat normal parents when it comes to how strict they are. And I'm sure many of you out there have had or have really strict parents, and you know
I
what
had
it's like.
strict
Maybe you can
grandparents.
relate to how Jennifer was feeling. She was really starting to feel trapped, like she was a prisoner in her own family. And not only that, she was faking tons of things in her life, literally forging stuff, and that's a lot of pressure to be keeping up a whole fake persona. Despite their best efforts, though, to keep her from dating, she ended up meeting another boy named Daniel Wong in 11th grade. He was a year older than her in school and was described as goofy and really social. He played the trumpet in the school band.
I mean, if they really
so
wanted to
they,
restrict her, they could have
connected on
homeschooled
that. They were both in the
her.
band. And in 2003, they ended up going on a school field trip together. And it was a big field trip. It was
Because then there
all the
wouldn't
way
be
to
any
Europe.
outside
When they were in Europe,
influences
they
and
performed at this
rebellion.
concert hall. And according to Jennifer, there was a ton of smoke in the concert hall from smokers, and this really raged up her asthma, and she was panicking over it, feeling like she was gonna have a panic attack, felt like she couldn't breathe. And Daniel was really there for her, really calmed her down, helped, you know, ground her, and she felt like he didn't have to do that, he didn't owe her anything, and she said that it literally saved her life. So now she is really into Daniel. She felt like he saved her life. He really cared for her in that moment, and so she really was into it. So that summer, they started dating, and they were having a good summer together, although this had to be completely secret behind her parents' back. So Jennifer had actually received early admission into Ryerson University. However, Jennifer had actually failed one of her calculus classes back in high school her senior year, so they ended up revoking her early admission. But Jennifer did not want her parents to know what was going on, so she hid this from them. She told everyone in her life that she was still going to go to this school, including her parents. This is when she created a fake acceptance letter and gave it to her parents, which I am shocked that they really felt it. She must have been pretty good at faking stuff, probably had been doing it her whole life. And it turns out that Jennifer never even graduated high school. She wasn't able to walk, she wasn't able to finish, and so she lied to her parents. So Han wanted Jennifer to become a doctor, but he figured out after a little while getting to know his daughter more as a person, you know, you can't actually just make people what you want them to be. He figured out that it wasn't such a good route for her because it made her like sick, you know, it grossed her out to like work on bodies and stuff. She didn't have the stomach for it. So he decides that she needs to still be in medical though, gotta stay in what he wants kind of, so he settles for pharmacology. He tells Jennifer that she should become a pharmacologist, and she agrees. She told her
No,
parents
I
that
do
her plan was to
not.
attend Ryerson University. You know, they're still under the impression that she graduated and stuff. So she told them she's gonna go there for 2 years, and then she's
I
going to
wish.
transfer to the
Yeah, but that's
University
one of the
Toronto
cars I don't
to
got
get
in my
their
possession.
college.
Is that the old
Now, a
hot
lot of
rod?
people
The
would say,
one,
well,
the
how
one
did the
of
parents think that she was going to a college where they
one of
weren't
5, I
taking
believe it
notes?
was, or
Well,
1 of 10. I
Jennifer
forgot.
actually told
I think it was
them
1
that
of
she
10
was
now.
going on all scholarship money
Yeah, I don't have
and
one.
grants and everything, and that they didn't need to pay.
No,
a
I do
dime.
not.
She could take care of it all on her own. Her dad wasn't even
I've been
involved.
trying to buy
She
one
was seeing the
before,
Jennifer
but they were
parents,
never
purchasing
yanked on
textbooks,
it,
watching
so
different
I wasn't
documentaries,
interested.
notes, real notes to show her parents as if she was prepping for school. And while she was in college, Jennifer was not allowed to do any of the normal things that teenagers or
Dude, I need
college
to
students
empty
do,
out.
like go to parties and hang out with friends,
Ah,
drinking.
do it later.
Jennifer never got to experience that. At the time, Jennifer was teaching piano lessons on the side and also working in a restaurant to make extra money and fund her life. And eventually she went to the school, and 2 years went by of her parents thinking
Down
that
still?
she was in Ryerson University. After 2 years went by, her dad asked if she was planning to go to Toronto University to finish out her degree, and she said yes, and that she was accepted, and that was the next plan. So at this time, Jennifer suggested that maybe she should move out of her parents' house in with a friend. She had a friend named Topez who lived a little closer
Ah,
to
they
the
can
University
go
of
as
Toronto.
far
She thought
as,
that commuting back and forth downtown to her
It really
house would
depends,
be a lot to
honestly.
handle, and
Depends
she
who
convinced her
buys it.
parents that
But I
taking care of
know
her
because
was
the
and they were fine with
Veyron
it.
costs at least 20. I would think the hot rod is just about the same, like around 20, like 20 under or less. A lot of people tend to like buy it as like below the 20 mark.
And her parents again thought she was staying with a female friend. So another 2 years went by of her parents believing that she's still in school. They now think that she's been in school for 4 years. And it was about time for her to graduate from University of Toronto. So Daniel and her ended up finding someone online to help forge a fake transcript full of A's. Jennifer told her parents that they had an abnormally large class size at the University of Toronto, so they were only giving out 1 ticket per student for graduation, and she didn't want to make either of her parents feel bad, so she told them that she ended up giving it to a friend. So she told her parents that after she was done there, she was actually planning on volunteering at a blood testing lab called Sick Kids. And conveniently, she told her parents that she would have to work late night shifts and during the weekend. So she convinced her parents that she should probably start spending most of her time at Topaz's house. However, her parents noticed that she did not have a uniform or a key card for Sick Kids. So one day, Jennifer's parents said that they wanted to bring her to the hospital and drop her off themselves and see what was going on. So, you know, she's shitting her pants at this point. She gets in the car with them, drives them to the hospital, and she basically just gets out and books it inside. And her parents went in after her, like they were trying to see where she was working, you know, they were really up her ass. So they actually went in there looking for her, and she literally hid out for a long time in the emergency room, just hiding somewhere until she could leave her parents, you know, clear the area. Her parents were starting to catch on though. They felt like she was acting very strange, and they were worried that they were being duped. So the following day they called Topaz, and they asked her where Jennifer was, and Topaz said that she was not there. So this is when they became very concerned. So later on she came home, and they ended up really putting her on the spot, questioning her, and eventually she confessed that she didn't actually work at Sick Kids and she had made it all up. She also started to tell them that she did not go to the University of Toronto, that she instead was living with Daniel instead of Topaz, which really pissed them off. But she decided to keep them under the impression that she graduated high school and went to Ryerson University before University of Toronto. So she kind of half told them everything. Her mom and dad were very pissed off, to say the least. They really brought down the hammer on her. They took away her cell phone and her laptop. They wanted to cut off her connection with the outside world and also make her stop talking to Daniel. They literally made her quit her job at the restaurant. She was only allowed to teach piano. And they really put the clamp down on her. They started tracking her mileage in her car, literally adding up to make sure that she wasn't going anywhere, that she wasn't...
Rob your house.
Jennifer was absolutely miserable. In February of 2009, she posted on her Facebook that living in her house was like being on house arrest. And even though she was only supposed to leave her house to go teach piano, she still would try to go see Daniel every chance she could. One night she even pulled the old-fashioned trick of putting blankets and pillows underneath her bed where she would be sleeping and set it up like she was in her bed sleeping when she actually went over to Daniel's house. But of course, the next morning, her mom went in her room, pulled back the blankets, and saw that she wasn't there. And they were really pissed about that as well. They again tried to clamp down on her. They wanted her to stop having any contact with Daniel.
You're trying to creep into
to
my bloody house.
You don't see me. You don't see me.
Her dad gave her the ultimatum of going to school or being kicked out. And he also told her that there is no way for you to see Daniel at all, which was heartbreaking to her. I mean, she really loved this guy, or, you know, teenage love. She loved him. For her, she loved him. And her dad said no more seeing Daniel, which really enraged her. And he even said to her, if you want to see him, you're going to have to wait until I'm dead. Now, Daniel, on the other hand, was actually getting really tired of Jennifer. He said that she came with a lot of drama, that he was sick of her always making excuses of why they couldn't be together, why she couldn't see him. He knew that her parents were really strict. So he ended up deciding to end things, which was horrible for Jennifer. She went completely off the deep end. She was so upset because she felt like everything was out of her control and her parents were causing her to lose someone that she really cared about. And it wasn't long before she found out that he ended up moving on pretty quick bike and started dating a girl named Christine, which made her even more angry. She ended up being really, really jealous, and so she devised a plan to tell Daniel that 3 men randomly came into her house and attacked her. And then she said that a few days later she received a bullet in the mail, and she told Daniel that this was his new girlfriend Christine trying to threaten her to stay away from
I just had to mess around with the auxiliary. I don't know what's going on.
So then in spring of
with
2010,
the auxiliary cord, like
reconnecting with this guy that she used to be friends
or
with.
the connectors. I just had to. I moved it from
at one point, Andrew
the other side to the other side, so I don't touch it.
At one point, considered possibly killing his father, but Jennifer said.
By the way, gamer boy, I think 3 mil is a good price, especially for a Chrysler. A Yankton one, like it depends who's buying it.
Standing in the way of her and Daniel's relationship.
Right, let me pause that. So with the Yanktons, there's not really a set price for them. Like there's no set price. It just depends. You nearly lost eyebrows and what? What? What do you mean I lost eyebrows? I don't even have eyebrows. I'm kidding. I actually do, but they're very light. Are you calling me a Danny? Oh my god. Anyways, gamer boy. Like I said, it really depends on who's collecting and how much they're willing to pay. The 3 mil on a Chrysler is actually but yeah, the like it depends, because I already got one. I already got a Chrysler. I actually bought it for like 1.5 mil. But it really depends on who's collecting, like I said. There's no set price for it. Like, if I don't own a car and it has a Yankton, like, I am willing to, you know, go the mile in a realistic type of, you know, not like, oh my god, not like a local car with a Yankton and they're asking for 15 mil. No, I'm actually willing to wait on someone else that might have the same Yankton. I'm willing to put a better price than Twitter or the used car dealer for the car. Like if it's like a car that's in like under the like under 500k range. Yeah, I mean the Chiron especially. The Chiron, I don't get why people are trying to sell them for like almost 5 mil. Max 100 with a Yankton when it's so common. Like it's one of the most common vehicles ever. Other than that, like, yeah. Some dude wanted so much more for his F1, like 5 mil, and I was like, dude, I'm just gonna wait for another one. I don't care. I've been in the city long enough. My collection is already huge, but like, I'm willing to wait, you know? For someone else to acquire the same vehicle, you know, and just wait it out, you know. I'm not gonna pay that much for just that car, you know. But it really depends on me if I really, really want the car. Yeah, that is true. Like, it's so much easier now to get, like, what? A Canis Camacho for 5 mil? That's one of those low, it's one of the lower cars though. Did someone actually offer 5 mil for that? Oh yeah, the Yankton Glendale is like quite rare to get. Like a Yankton Glendale is actually really hard. But I mean, the Canis Camacho, like I actually don't have one. But I don't think I would be paying 5 mil for it. Like maybe 1 or 2 mil in my book. Because the Canis Camacho only costs like, wait, let me see. 5 mil for a Canis Camacho? Dude, I paid 5 mil for my 720S Yankton. And 5.5 for my Jablo. That's actually quite close price range for those. Because as you can see, the 720S is like almost 2 mil. And with the mods being max 100, it's like 3 some mil. Max 100. So it's about 3 something mil, almost 4. I paid 5 mil for that one. And then for the Diablo, the car itself is like 3 mil, but it's also max 100, which goes up to 4 something mil. I paid 5 mil for that one as well. Yeah. So the Canis Camacho is only under 200k to buy at PDM. If you're at a max 100, then it'll probably go to like, well, it'll be 1.4 maybe. And then, but if it was only max 20, then that'll only be under 500k. I'm willing for a Canis Camacho, I'm willing to pay 2 mil. At least 2 mil. No matter if it doesn't have mods or not. If it has a Yankton on it, I'm willing to pay at least 2 mil for that. Either 1 to 2 mil. Like around that price range. Did I get everything or did I skip everything? I think I got everything. Hello, Coke No Sugar. See me. See me. See me. See me. I wish I never sold my max 100 Focus RS. You sold it for 5 mil. Honestly, that's a good price for the max 100 Focus. I bought my Focus RS for 1 mil. I bought mine for 1 mil, the Focus RS. But that one is not max 100. It depends if you can actually fit your helicopter in that garage. Yeah, it's a Yankton. So this is all the Yanktons with. I can actually show you. So this is my Yankton list. These are all the Yanktons I got. Like that construction house, you could fit a helicopter there. My house, you could fit a small... Well, you could actually fit a helicopter, even a full-size one. Because it's like no, you know, restrictions on it. But yeah. I'm just making Billy laugh. Other than that, since we're just discussing, I might as well just put the vibe music on. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I mean, if you have a Canis Camacho, I'm willing to buy it. So, yeah. Ugh, still cool down. I don't know other. It's almost blackout. Oh, someone's shooting in the distance. I heard there was, well, back then, 2 years ago, there was someone that bought the Camacho Yankton and the Canis Crawler. Now those were pretty nice cars. Someone bought them on for like 1 mil each. I wish I had gotten those, but I was too late. Like, they had already sold it. I'm willing to wait on those cars no matter what. So. Yeah, honestly, I don't care about the letter. I only left it because it is an original letter. Like, it's an original wordplay. I always try to get, like, original 8 letter. What do you...
Hello there.
Wait, a wide body Yosemite? With a Yankton Plate Africa? I mean, 6 mil is not bad. But hey, if you want to sell that to me for 7 mil, I'll take it. Hey Brucey, what is up? You found a Crime Man? Nice. That's one of the better vinyls to find. It's like almost 400k vinyl. But anyways, gamer boy, if you wanna like offer, if you have a Yankton that you own that I do not, feel free to email me. Like, yeah, I haven't bought a Yankton in a while. The last Yankton I did buy was was the RAV4, but then apparently it was brought in by a hacker, so they had to take it. Yeah. I was like, okay, dude. I was like, I would never sell it. Just let me keep it. But they did take it, so oh well. They gave me back my money. But still, I don't really care about the money. I only care about the plate. Yeah. Because I've been in this city way too long, and that's the only thing that really keeps me in city is the collecting and the hoarding. I collect Yanktons and I hoard items just because it's fun. For me, it's fun. It's just fun. I like to grind money. Grinding money in general has always been a thing for me. It was such a big thing in RuneScape when I used to play it. It's grinding money. But people get so lucky, like they get items worth billions and I miss out on those. So I have to like be like 10 times extra hard work on, you know, on what I, you know, in order to earn and, you know, just work hard on, you know, the reputation as well. But yeah. If no houses are if houses are not up here next blackout or this coming blackout, I'm not sure what I'm gonna sort my Bensons. Actually, I have way too much stuff in my Seminoles now that I need to. Honestly, I might buy 2 more Seminoles just because it's a good, you know, storage point. Just situate them behind every corner house, like behind the end house, behind the other side of the street, one behind the other side of the street, you know, just set them all out just so that I have storage everywhere, so I don't have to like keep going, like running back and forth to a storage that I have. Instead I'll like situate them like in different like 4 corners, 4 corner streets that I like, 4 corner neighborhood, who knows. I've already done it. I've already tested it with this one. It's kind of good, except when one is full. I might get 2 more Seminoles. Seminoles are like the best local card for me. 1 more minute. I have not found a comic at all. Like, I'm just unlucky. Not once have I found a comic. Minutes. I might speedrun the last house. I mean, would cops even make it? I don't think so. Why is there nothing in that cabinet? Give me a good loot. Come on. He's got some Uber Eats. Ooh, there's actually a cup on Panorama. Oh my god, one more minute. Ah, well. Whatever. Almost. Come on, come on. Oh, sorry. It's already, yeah, they already did. Let's go ahead and quit that, because I always restart. I don't want to just jump in just because it always messes up the graphics. Alrighty, time to sort out what I got. Dude, that was quite a long time. I was doing it last night. Went to bed. Do it again this morning. Oh. The thing is, once I buy a Yankton, I don't resell. I buy my Yanktons to keep, so I do not value it anymore. Then, you know. Well, the thing is, that was actually, that Yankton right there, that one was specifically given to me by Bungle. Because I had entertained their theory of pushing fucking drugs to sharks, which I got killed over, by the way. Only Gov can give that. Only Gov is able to do it. But yeah, I got fucking eaten by a shark. It was so embarrassing. Because there was also a diver that witnessed the whole shit show. And not only that, that shark kept tagging us. Like, what the fuck? But yeah. It was kind of funny. But yeah, so the story was... I was told that we could push drugs to shark. But I had to have a sausage roll and some ice in my pockets. And I was like, what? You know what? I'm gonna fucking entertain your idea. I don't believe it, but I'll entertain it. You know, I said I'll entertain it. Like, I wasn't really expecting anything out of it, but like, I went, so I had to get cups of water, and I had to go to Mount Chiliad and either meditate. Oh, the, super fast Yankton is one of the 3 common Yanktons. So that's not priced any different. You can actually get it from PDM. Oh, yep, no more houses at the Plato. It is time to sort my shit. Let's see. Let's put that there and then get the other one out. So the 7 there. I think I will do jewelry first. Oh, hello. I wonder where he's going. Get out of that. Check if anyone's in the area. That away for now. I have to bring that out again because I still got more stuff in the waste bin. I call it the waste bin in the pounder, one of those trucks like that. What else I'm gonna get out? Let's see. I'll probably get my clothing probably first. Oh, I've got this watch. Huh. I always forget something. I wish I wouldn't scroll back up after getting an item. Someone's shooting in the distance.
Puta madre! Oh fuck!
Dude, I should take this out because I don't. I'd always put it in the glovey. I just put it in the glovey, honestly. There you go. Do that. Let's do the food. Do grub hubs. my Grubhub van. Okay, let's continue with that show that I was watching.
Relationship or everything else that she wanted and wouldn't be forced to be anything that she was not. And so getting rid of him started to seem pretty appealing to her. So Andrew ended up introducing Jennifer to his friend named Ricardo Duncan. And according to Jennifer, they ended up making a plan for him to kill her father in the parking lot of his work. She ended up giving Duncan only $1,500 from like piano lesson money and told him to do it. However, Duncan ended up taking her money and not doing anything. $1,500 is really not a lot, and I don't feel like many people would do that, so she eventually realized that she was being ripped off and, you know, gave up on Duncan. So he claims that he told her no, and that she gave him a couple $100 that she already owed him for something else, but it had nothing to do with him being paid to take out her father. So fast forward a little bit in time, and Jennifer ends up back together with Daniel. They're talking again, dating again, and they end up coming up with a plan to take care of Jennifer's dad, because now this is in her brain. But this time, they wanted to take out both of her parents. So they came up with this big elaborate scheme to hire hitmen to come in and kill both of her parents. And the plan was that she would get the money from their estate, which would be about $500,000, and the two of them would take that money and ride off into the sunset together. So Daniel ended up getting Jennifer an iPhone to use as her burner phone to have crime-related communication on, and then she also had a Samsung that her parents paid for and everything, that she did everything else on. Daniel ended up connecting Jennifer with an acquaintance of his named Leonard Crawford, and he was nicknamed Homeboy. Now, he said that he normally charged about $20,000 for this type of task. However, he was going to give them a friends and family discount, so it was only going to be $10,000 to take out her parents. And Jennifer was like, sounds good to me. So the three of them decide that November 8th is going to be the day that he does it. Lenford said that his friend David was also going to help out. So eventually November 8th, 2010 came along. That night was a pretty normal evening. Jennifer was watching TV in her bedroom. Han was reading the Vietnamese newspaper, and eventually around 8:30 p.m. he had gone to bed. Now Bic was actually out dancing. She was into line dancing, so she was out doing that with a friend, and she came home around 9:30, went upstairs to change into her pajamas, and went into the living room to watch TV. At 9:35, David called Jennifer. They spoke for a couple minutes, and then the call ends. Around this time, Jennifer walks downstairs, goes in and says goodnight to her mom while she's watching TV, and then she went to the front door and secretly unlocks it. Then at 10:02 p.m., this switch in the study went on and off, like the light switch, and this was apparently a signal for the intruders to come into the house. A couple minutes later, at 10:05, David and Jennifer were on the phone again for a few minutes. They also sent a few texts back and forth. One of them was Jennifer saying VIP access, which I assume means, you know, you have access to my home now. So there was also a third hitman who ended up joining in, and his name was Eric Carley. So Lenford, David, and Eric all walked through the Pan family front door. One of them ran upstairs to get Han, brought him down, and then Eric went upstairs to get Jennifer. Jennifer told police that she was just sitting in her room and that she heard footsteps from people that she didn't know. According to Jennifer, he then made her go around the house and get any money that she had. She handed them $2,500, which is what she made in piano lessons, and another $1,100 that was hidden in her mother's nightstand. After this, Jennifer says they took her back upstairs and tied her to a banister. Apparently they tied up her arm, but also tied her hands behind her back, and they used a shoelace to do this. Apparently at this time, Jennifer's parents were totally confused and begging the intruders not to hurt their daughter Jennifer, and they basically hinted to them that they wouldn't do that she is going to be fine. So they took her parents downstairs and they shot them both. So this is when Jennifer ends up calling 911.
What's your name?
My name is Jennifer.
Door just broke in?
So broken and I heard shots like pop. I don't know what's happening. I'm tied upstairs.
Did it sound like gunshots?
I don't know what kind of sounds like. I just heard a pop. My dad just went outside screaming.
Do you think your mom is downstairs too?
I don't hear her anymore. I don't know what's happening.
So you can hear in the phone call that someone starts screaming, and this is Han. and he is not dead. He had, you know, come to and realized that his wife was next to him and was screaming. He was able to crawl upstairs to the main floor of the house and was just frantically screaming. Like you can hear it in the call. He runs out of the house. And this is where one of his neighbors saw him, who was about to leave for work, and he sees this man come screaming out of the house covered in blood. The neighbor called 911 as well. The police and the ambulance arrived, and they took Han straight to the hospital, where he was actually put into an induced coma. So no one knew exactly what was going on in the house but Jennifer. So the York Regional Police interviewed Jennifer that night, and basically she told them that 2 men came in the house, started taking money from her, tied her to the banister, and then took her parents downstairs and shot them.
When you hear your mom come in, do you hear your mom in the house?
She was in the house. I had gone downstairs.
Did you hear, so before this is when did you hear your mom for the first time in the house?
When she came home.
So did you physically see your mom?
Yeah.
And at that time there was no one strange in the house?
She was downstairs. She was watching TV when I left.
Between that time that you see her and you leave her on the sofa.
Hey Young, what is up?
Realizes the strange how long is that? Where is it your mom was before you?
She goes dancing every Monday. She goes dancing with a few relatives.
What is the first, when you hear this, can you hear them talking downstairs, the unknown voices? Do you remember?
Oh, so far so good. I was planning on going to the bank today, but honestly, I'm just gonna stay home for now. Yeah, so yesterday I went to watch The Little Mermaid, and I got my stationary bike delivered, and I had to set that one up. Dude, assembling that stationary bike was like an exercise in itself. Right now I got it in my room, so it's cool.
Did you see the guy?
I liked it. I really liked it. Hey Gary, what is up?
Black.
Yeah.
And it kind of, not triangular, but it was slightly
Cops? There's cops over there.
at the bottom of the stairs, slightly over a little. The third guy who I didn't encounter, but who was there, was like, "Where's your money? Cooperate with us." And then my mom's like, you know, yelling, and "Don't hurt us," and you know, "My money's in my wallet, just please leave my paperwork."
This person, this third guy who you're now describing, do you see him ever? Only as a shadow?
Because there was a wall, partial wall, and he was like right in that vision over my father, but partially in that vision. And the next thing I can hear are them telling my parents to move to the basement.
Okay.
And I'm asking
Nothing
them, "Why,
much.
where are you
Just
going?"
sorting
I want my daughter. Come too. I want my daughter.
my
Who goes down to the basement?
what I've
can you
gotten
see
so
that
far
from
throughout
where
the
you're
whole
sitting?
house is a Polito.
Do you hear anyone else on the main level where your parents were?
I thought about this.
Like you can hear, if people are trucking down the stairs, you hear your parents going down the stairs. Do you hear like 5 sets of footsteps going down there, or can't you hear that?
I was just such a distress. I don't exactly know how many people went down.
Now you wonder how she was able to call 911 when she was tied up. 2 days after the original interview, the police ended up bringing Jennifer back in because they were really questioning how she was able to so easily call 911 when she was tied up.
Stand up and turn around. Put this in the side that you believe it was in. Great. Turn around so that you're looking away from me. You're looking exactly like, now here is where the banister is. Put your hands back behind your back, exactly how you remember they were, okay? Now, are you restrained from movement? How far can you move your hands from the banister?
They tied my upper arm
Yes?
around the banister,
Yes?
but my hands were bound together.
So your hands...
Wonder what that guy's doing. What's he doing around here? Is there another bank going on? I think there's another bank going on. Because there's so many cars over there. Is there a bank? Hey, Nathan!
Hey.
Is there a bank going on?
Is there a bank? Yes, there is.
Oh, because I noticed all the cars parked over there.
Yeah,
Down
I
the
gotta go.
street.
I'll see you.
Okay, bye! There's another bank going on. Oh. My stuff should be good. They're all locked. Oh, it's MC. MC's over there. Dang, look at all these coppers. Be like, who's that chick on the side? Oh, it's just right there. Oh, wait, is that a CMG worker? I got taken for a bank. It's funny. Oh, what the? Someone phone? Oh, was that Alex?
Oh, Christ!
Ooh, what are they gonna do with that car?
This ain't happening.
Oh, damn!
Polar? Is it Polar, I think? happened? Why'd my phone go out? What? Oh, Gary, did you hear what happened with Moe? This cop is look checking the cars. Hey, did you see that? He's look checking the freaking cars. Dude. Imagine if they didn't lock the cars. Her hair actually fits perfectly with that helmet. Oh, are these other hostages? Yep, other hostages. How many hostages they have? Like 5 so far?
No freaking way!
Can't see. What are they doing? Why are they all going to the side? What is that? Might as well put on some peaceful island vibes. Why are they all on the side of the building? I'm confused. It's like they're about to... Wait, what? Oh. You know what I wish? I wish we had drones that could you could see through the camera when you fly it nearby, and with audio. You know? It'd be like a sneaky little device. Yeah. By the way, Gary, did you hear what happened with Moby Ada and his mate last night? Did you hear about what he did? Well, are the guns called ACPs? I'm not sure, but apparently him and one mate, I think there was only 2 of them, honestly. They had 1 hostage, I believe. And they were doing they were doing the bank last night by themselves with ACPs. And I was all the way at my house sorting through shit. Oh shit. What the? And then all of a sudden, like my mate was also near me to watch out while I was sorting through my storages, and I heard 2 big beanbag gun bangs, and I was like, I think they got breached. So I went there to check it out, right? About you know, me and my mate both went there to check it out. And, you know, I was just looking and I noticed the cops leave and there are like 2 guys. Yeah. I just like to go a little further off because I see cops on the side. But, so I see 2 guys still handcuffed near the bush, like in front of the bank. Like right here. Like they were right here, somewhere here. And all of a sudden I left the scene and I was like, hey, I think they left, like the cops left, and I was like, I think they left. I don't know if those are hostages or if they're the robbers, but the cops left. So my mate went to check it out and he told me his version where the 2 that were in handcuffs went to behind the bank. And they told my mate, they told my mate, dude, we're the ones that robbed the bank. They left us. We don't know why. So my mate was like, oh, what? And then he went to get the, you know, those bolt cutters. He wanted to try the bolt cutters, so he used it. It was so funny. So he used the bolt cutters to cut them loose, and then they ran off, and then my mate went to check out the bank. He went in the bank as if he was depositing something or withdrawing, and the cops actually came back. They came back and were looking for the 2 guys that they left behind. I was like, oh my god, really? Like, what the fuck happened there?
Oh shit!
Oh, what's going on? They're about to, wait. They're about to do something. So, yeah, they were able to, like, Moe and his mate, I'm not sure who it was, they were able to escape. But then I went back to the bank to check it out, because the cops were around there still. And then, next thing you know, I hear shots in the distance, and like I was like, wait, what? And I looked back, and then I was running, and then I saw one of the cops at my property. Oh shit! Dude, they put spike strips. They better pick these up.
What the fuck?
But yeah, So I saw a cop in my driveway. Next thing I know, he's down on the ground because Moe had hid behind the bush or behind the car, and the cop went over the hedge here, and then it just became a crime scene. Wait, let me email you the picture of my crime scene because I pictured it to someone. Yeah, it was really funny. This one. So I just sent you the crime scene. Like, I went up and then we were just chilling there while the cops were making my whole driveway a crime scene. It was so funny. Dude, there's so many, dude, they put in spike strips on all roads, I think. What the fuck? There's so many cars that are losing their tires. Wait, I mean, might as well, yo. Wait, let me take this opportunity. Let's go. Who knows, you know? Well, it was just kind of funny because he shot, like, he was behind the van when it happened. See, they left their spike strips. Might as well take this opportunity to reach my KPI, you know? Oh.
Yeah, bro, that's where I'm at. Just chilling.
What's that? What the? Need a repair?
Yes, please.
They left their spike strips everywhere.
Yeah, I know. I fucked up one of my cars.
Yeah, I was at my house and all I could hear is pop, pop, pop. I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, I was driving back because I was one of the hostages, you know. On my free
I actually
wheel 'cause
saw
I
that.
asked to be.
I was right there when I
Yeah.
saw it. What was this guy doing? Really?
Yeah, and then spikes came out of nowhere.
Why
Like,
is that
fucking
guy
hell.
towing our vehicle? What?
For I have no clue. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Cool.
I gotta close these. Why not key? I should have brought my car. My car at least. Grab my... That's not it. I grab my camera, so I have something to do. I'm just gonna put away my... Oh, there we go. I got caught by the spike strips. Put these away. Gotta be careful though. Hey Tom,
Hello. Hello.
like my ad?
That's a call by spectrum. Oh, it's all talking.
There's spike strips like at the road, after the bank going into my house. Yeah, there are spike strips right there, right, like across that motel type thing.
Yeah.
My car already got caught. I was like, dude.
Oh. Yeah, there's a bank earlier.
How's life?
Boring. Very boring. It was alright actually. I just stole a brother's necklace.
Huh?
I just stole a brother's necklace. You might like my chain?
It doesn't look good with your suit.
Well, I saw off a brother's in the west. Just put a gun to his head, told him to give it to me.
Is it because of your addiction to shiny things?
Yeah, I guess so. It would have been better if it was gold, but it's diamond.
Yeah. I mean, diamond's a lot better than gold, though. What's that guy doing? Is that the employee?
Yeah, he's Alex Jones, the one you hired, the one your cousin, your family hired, your family, did.
I don't know anything about that.
Oh, yeah, he's one of the new employees, so I don't think he's any good, personally. Stealing cells and everything.
I mean, did you talk to him about it?
Hello.
Oh, we all did actually.
Could I get a petrol fill up?
Jerry can?
Yo.
I think there's a gas station over there.
Yeah, but like I'm on 0% fuel.
Oh.
So you need to buy a jerry can.
Alright. Well, let me just.
Or can I buy a jerry can?
Can you please move your car, mate?
His car's there, but you have to give him 1 second.
Did you want to fill it up yourself or?
Nah, can you do it for me?
As in, you want the fuel in it? Yeah.
Usually when I ask for petrol from a mechanic, I just say, give it to me, I'll do it myself. That's why I always ask. Because some people like to do it themselves. That's not where it is. Where the heck did they put it? In here?
Yo, cars, can I please get a repair? Just
yeah, just give me a second, my eyes are adjusting.
Actually, yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. There you go.
I'm a man.
You need a repair?
Blue
please.
Hi, Bobby.
Hey, Tom, how you doing?
Me.
Oh, thank you. Like it?
Very colorful.
On the Bugatti.
Yeah, red, white, and blue. Oh yeah, it's just for cancer awareness.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, that bank was so fucked. So stupid.
Were you the guys that did it?
Yeah,
What
it was
happened?
bad.
I was like spectating on the side. Yeah,
we had clean pursuit, everything, bro, and we just ran straight over Sparks and fucked. I just ran down to the ocean and swam all the way to one of them random yachts. And sat there for 20 minutes, then it came back in and just sold it all in.
Yeah, I noticed them like going on the side of the building, and then one of them started like driving my way, and I'm like, what are they doing? And then they threw spikes on the ground.
We said clean pursuit, free passage and everything, and they still put Sparks. It makes no sense.
Corrupted, mate. Corrupted.
I don't know. Alright, anyways, thank you.
Yeah, there's even spikes on the other side where the hospital is, I think.
Oh, really?
That's why I put this ad. Did you read my ad?
No, I didn't look at the ad.
But yeah, about Alex Jones, a lot of people have talked to him about it, but you know.
Like in what way is he? In what way is he doing it?
Well, well, not to me personally, but to everyone else. Not everyone else, but
Like
a
for
lot
example,
of people.
give me an example. Like for example, a customer comes up